And we'll say it again, at Discovery, reading is important. To get things started, we're going to send it over to the Look.
This time, the ladies will look at books.
Take it away, girls.
Hi, I'm Emmy Smith, and I'm joined here today with Julia Lambert.
Hi. As you can see, the Look has a different look today.
Yeah, what happened to the other ladies? They were just with us a moment ago.
It's all part of today's focus on the Look.
And what focus is that?
Today, the Look takes a look at books.
Great! Reading is fun.
And important.
So Crosby and Brittany will be taking a look at books.
That's right.
Which books?
It's a big series called The Cat Who Mysteries.
I've heard of those. They're by Lillian Jackson Braun.
Right again. But we don't want to give too much away, so let's turn it over to Crosby and Brittany.
Thanks, ladies. As I said back in the studio, the Look will focus on books.
Lillian Jackson Braun came out with the first book in the series way back in 1966.
And this is the book, The Cat Who Could Read Backwards.
The latest is called The Cat Who Smelled Smoke, and it came out just last year.
Wow, that makes 30 books in the series.
One of the neat things about the books is that you don't have to read them in order.
They do have a theme, though. The cats Coco and Yum Yum help Jen, the reporter, solve the mysteries. Although Coco does most of the work.
These types of mysteries are very popular right now.
Yes, they are called cozies. The reader isn't exposed to violence, and much of the detective work is done in the library.
Also, depending on the book, the reader will learn something about the arts or cooking or
all kinds of things.
Brittany!
Crosby!
we're by the book display. Come join us!
Join us next time on
The Look.
What's your favorite book, Quinn?
I like Breaking Dawn. How about you?
My favorite is Twilight.
Spencer Brand is going to find out who likes which books.
Here's Spencer with Locker Talk.
Hi, this is Spencer with Locker Talk, and the question today, what is your favorite book? And this is Mike and Nick. So what are your guys' favorite books?
The Bible. I am also fond of them. It's very good.
And what is your favorite book?
Tuesdays with Maury.
And what's your favorite book?
Twilight. Yeah, I'd have to say Twilight, even though I've never read it. My favorite book is Max Ride the Final Warning.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book is Winter Home.
Your favorite book?
The Christine Harris, The Dead.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book is the Click series.
My favorite book is Hatchet by Gary Paulson.
Some of the best movies were originally books.
We're going to go to the entertainment reporters, Jenna Collins, Sari Goggart, and Megan Boris, to show you just what we mean.
Lights, camera, action.
Thanks, Quinn and Whitney. I'm Jenna.
I'm Megan.
I'm Sari.
And we're going to the movies. Many times I've heard.
Have you read such and such a book? And then someone will say, I'm waiting for the movie to come out.
That's right. And then later they almost always say,
The book was better. That's right. So why wait? Read the book first.
great idea. However, sometimes a great movie becomes a book.
Yeah, like E.T.
That reminds me. Wasn't there supposed to be a sequel?
Don't hold your breath.
Another example are the Star Wars books. Movies first.
Here's some great books that became movies. Holes.
Marley and Me.
Flags of Our Fathers.
Seabiscuit.
Tuesdays with Maury.
Also, The Secret Life of Bees. And the list goes on.
That's what our set's about.
Hey! Don't look now, but is that who I think it is? Come over.
Oh, now I see it's Crosby from the look.
Do you like to read books that were turned into movies?
They're the best.
Right you are.
Don't forget to read this summer.
See you at the movies.
Now we'll turn it over to reporter Alex Blazer.
Alex caught up with reading teacher Mrs. Schultz.
Hi, I'm Alex, and we're here today with the reading teacher at Discovery Middle School, Mrs. Schultz. Thanks for joining us.
You're so welcome. It's a pleasure to be here.
How long have you been in education, and how long at Discovery?
Actually, this is my 25th year in education and my 6th year at Discovery Middle School.
Why is reading so important to you?
Reading, I think, should be important to everyone as well as teachers. Reading basically helps students to be able to learn things, to explore things, to find out things, and it's basically the principal way they learn.
Is reading during the summer a good idea?
Excellent idea, yes. Reading in the summer is going to help kids kind of exercise their brain. Just like bodies need to be exercised, brains need to be exercised, and reading is an excellent way to do that.
Could you recommend one or two titles or authors that students might find interesting?
Actually, I attended a conference, a reading conference, and Sharon Creech was there, and she is an excellent author. Michael Lapika, who writes sports books, I think also is another author that students would enjoy.
Okay, thanks for taking the time to visit with us.
You're so welcome. It was my pleasure.
Now back to the studio.
Back in the day, students did book reports on paper with word processors.
Mr. Mateer's 7th grade English class tried out a new way.
Let's see what that is.
Kurt Mateer with 7th grade English. This year for our third quarter book report, we did an awesome project where the kids recorded their projects, their book reports on the computer. First they read a book, a biography on a famous person born before 1900, and then they produced their book report on using either Movie Maker or Storyboard 3 on the computer. The nice thing was it was all digital, so when the kids turned in their book reports, they just added them on a little jump drive, and we popped them in the computer, and we spent 2 days watching them. It was bam bam. It was the slickest project we've done in a long time. It was a lot of fun.
Hi, I'm Kayla, and I did my book report on Stephen Hawking, and I just used my camera and recorded it, and then brought it in on a disc. Hi, my name is Andrea, and I did my book report on Amelia Earhart on Storyboard, and I learned how to use the graphics and stuff on it.
Hi, my name is Pat, and I did my book report on Knute Nelson, and I used a Movie Maker.
Reading and mathematics?
Of course, word problems.
Those can be a problem. But Mr. Swaggert's 7th grade math classes had some visitors who read the book Math Curse to them.
Here we go. We've got The Math Curse by John Skizka and Lane Smith. The Math Curse. On Monday in math class, Mrs. Fibonacci says, you know, you can think of almost everything as a math problem. On Tuesday, I start having problems. I wake up at 7:15. It takes me 10 minutes to get dressed, 15 minutes to eat my breakfast, and 1 minute to brush my teeth. Suddenly, it's a problem.
Quarts in a gallon. How many pints in a quart? How many inches in a foot? How many feet in a yard? How many yards in a neighborhood? How many inches in a pint?
The new girl, Kelly, sticks her tongue out at me. How many tongues in our class? I'm about to really lose it when the lunch bell rings. Unfortunately for me, lunch is pizza and apple pie. Each pizza is cut into 8 equal slices. Each pie is cut into 6 equal slices. And you know what that means? Fractions. Number 1, if I want 2 slices of pizza, should I ask for?
I take the milk out for my cereal and wonder, how many quarts are in a gallon? 4. Very good. How many pints are in a quart? 2. Very good. How many inches in a foot? 12. Now, how many feet are in a yard? 3. Very good. Now, how many flakes are in a bowl? Mrs. Fibonacci has obviously put a math.
$840,000. Circle the correct answer. Babe Ruth is less than the average of the modern baseball player. Babe Ruth is greater than the average of the modern baseball player. Or
Following that, Mr. Swagert's students had an assignment.
That assignment was to write their own version of Math Curse.
Let's go back to the room.
Okay. You're gonna write your own book. I will get into the details, just I need your full attention listening to the story. Because you're gonna write a story like this about your own life. Okay?
I'm doing some research for my book.
I'm Ashley, and we're just going down our checklist on what we have to put in our story.
I'm Brooke O'Connor. I'm Haley Rosted, and we're writing a book on the computer.
Back at work to the riverbank, Stan talks to the fish. If he caught 8 fish in 2 hours, then how many?